All right, so we are making a project for a fundraiser, which is why it has this stuff at the top that we're going to send off to a company to have printed, and everyone will get free stickers from it, and your parents will be able to buy stuff with your artwork on it if they want to. So we want to make sure that this is very nice and neat and that we only use one paper, but we're going to be using our oil pastels again and making kind of a pop art graffiti name type thing. So the first thing I'm going to do, without using any pencils or anything, I'm just going to use the pastel. I'm going to pick my color and I'm going to write my name, but I'm going to space it out so that I can make it bigger. And so then I'm going to go and kind of thicken it up. And if you remember from last week, when we use these pastels, it creates a resist with water. So we're gonna do the background with water. So don't color anything in solid, just your name and the little things that you add. So I'm finished with my base color. I'm gonna go around and add another color as the outline, just to make it pop a little bit more, and make sure that you're getting all the space so you don't have any empty space, because whatever color you choose to do your background with will bleed through any white paper that gets left. And so now I'm going to decorate just add a little bit. I'm not going to color the background in all the way or anything, but I'm going to add a little bit so that it's not just my name. So I'm just going to add a thin, simple rainbow because that's pretty on brand for me. Making sure that my colors are next to each other, not leaving white space. And I'm gonna make it go behind my letters the best I can so that I do not destroy them. now I'm using white, and the paper is white to add some clouds, but you'll be able to see it when we do the watercolor part because it creates that resist that we talked about. And now I'm going to use some watercolor to go over the background, and you can paint right over on top of the pastels, but do not paint over this line. Do not get anywhere near that line. And you can see my cloud appears when I paint over it. Make sure you're only doing one layer of paint because it will rip the paper, and we do not have a lot of this paper. We don't want to rip it, and it needs to be nice so that we can send it off to the company that is printing this stuff for us. Stick to one color of watercolor in the background. It's just so that we can make sure there is no empty white space because the company says do not put any white, do not leave white space. Don't do any black and white drawings. It needs to be colorful because when they scan it onto the computer and print it, the colors need to be nice and dark for them to be able to do that. And if you feel like you can write this information at the top very neatly, like 4th or 5th graders only probably, you may do that. If not, I'm going to be walking around with a pen and doing that for you. If it looks messy, don't worry because this will just wipe off whenever you dab with a paper towel. Leave it on your table so that it can dry as best as it can. And I will keep these for now to package and send them, and they will send these back to us whenever they send us the stickers and the order forms and stuff.